Hello, little different kind of video from me. This is going to be hopefully a new kind of series where on a Saturday afternoon I'll film my journey to the studio and just have a little bit of a chat. So, what's been happening? I'm sorry first of all that I've not been online I've not been posting anything for a while. I've not been too good. I've had problems for a while with my ear, my right ear, and unfortunately it's got to the stage where I'm going to be looking at going for a hearing test to see if I need a hearing aid. I keep getting very dull hearing and tinnitus, which makes it feel as though what's the word I'm looking for? I've had an industrial fan going off in my head every time I've made a movement. Let me just straighten up a little bit. That's better. It's been knocking me dizzy and nauseous, and I've just not been feeling up to doing anything with it. Not only that, we've had a death in the family. My ex-wife's sister-in-law, she passed away. She was only 56. So that's shaking us a little bit. I know she'd been ill for a while, but we certainly wasn't expecting to go so quickly or so suddenly, even though she'd been ill. One of those things, unfortunately. So where have I been? Well, basically I've just been kind of like hiding myself away. The last video I did was the what do we call it? The base coating and everything for the zombies from Mansions of Madness. Hopefully I'm going to be getting my head into gear. I got some tablets now which help with the nausea and the sickness, and my ear seems okay-ish. I just need to make an appointment with, this keeps slipping, it seems to keep slipping, but I just need to make an appointment with audiologist, but every time I've tried to phone I've either not been able to get through or the system's been out of order, so that's not gone well so far, so who knows what's happening. Also I've had a 24-hour blood pressure monitor on me and an ECG just to make sure it's nothing to do with my heart, because the last time I went, or the last couple of times I went to the doctors, the first time about my hearing and then the second time was a follow-up with the doctor after having the tablets for a week or two. My blood pressure was high, so I've had I've had an ECG and a blood pressure monitor, and they're strong, everything's fine, so it might have been just the stress of that, but that's what's been going on with me. Oh dear Lord, I've just been to the doctors again. Yeah, this time nothing serious, it's just a flu jab because I've got asthma. I get a flu jab each year, so I've just gone for that. I'm on my way to the studio now. But this is going to be a slightly shorter video than planned, because I'm just going to have to call off at Ali's mum's to drop something off for her. So it's only around the corner from the studio, so I'll chat and get done what I want to say before we get there. So last week at the hospital we had an open day. It was a case of the new build for the hospital was completed and they wanted to show everything off, I would imagine. So we had an open day and we had a local radio station that providing entertainment, which I'm assuming went okay. I didn't go out because, as per usual, on a Saturday afternoon I'm involved with a show, and so there's four of us, well actually five of us in the studio. We had another member in who sat in with us for a while, and the studio doors were open and people could come walking in as and when and have a look round and have a chat with us. So hopefully that's increase the awareness of the radio station. Even some staff were coming in who didn't know we were there. Good, innit? But yeah, that went all right. We have been, quite literally, me and Ali have been up to our eyes. Well, we're not being able to find time to do anything at the moment. We seem to be busy, but we don't seem to be we don't seem to have much to show for it. So yeah, I'm not quite sure how that works. So that's why we haven't had a Chatterbrew and some domesticated animal for a couple of weeks. Hopefully they will be back next week. We really have to start making time to do those. But then again, saying that, I've not been able to hear what she's been saying, because she usually sits on the right hand side with my ear being as it is. So yeah, well, one of those things. So hopefully we'll start getting back to doing them again very soon. I miss doing them because I enjoy doing those. It's a bit of a giggle. Yeah, so I don't know whether you'll be able to see this behind me, but you're seeing a nice, well, I'm saying a nice, you're seeing a view of the town where I'm unfortunate enough to live, which is Wigan. My doctor's surgery is in a place called Scholes, which is just on the outskirts of city centre. We've had, town centre, sorry. We've bypassed town centre, we've come down through the edge of town, and now we're in a place called Springfield. No, this is not where the Simpsons live, it's a different Springfield. And then we're going up to Standish Lower Ground, and then Shevington. The final stop on the journey is Shevington, which is, I think, classed as the posh area. Oh dear. So we're all over. Right, I'm all on my way to, as I said, the studio. I'm there every week between 11:30ish and 3 o'clock-ish. I'm saying ish because times can change. Because on Saturday afternoons, quite often we have one of these silly games involving balls that take place at the DW Stadium. It's either rugby or football, one or the other. And because of which, when there's a home game, we take the live commentary to the hospital. I don't know whether there's one on today. I'll find out when I get there. I couldn't care less about that sort of rubbish, to be honest. Really dislike football and rugby. Although the advantage of being around people who do enjoy football and rugby is that I can take the mick out of them, knowing full well that they can't say anything to upset me, because I couldn't care less. So, oh dear. I'm going to try and get this uploaded while I'm at the studio this afternoon. So that's why there's no fancy titles or anything with this. And I don't think there will be one, to be honest. We're just going to do this very basic, I think. I'm not sure what to call it yet, but we'll think of something. So we are fairly near, just in Standish Lower Ground now, and heading up to Shevington. It's not a long journey by any stretch of the imagination. It's only about 10 minutes. Well, it's about 10 minutes from mine to the hospital, if traffic allows. Let's put it that way. I don't speed, because as you can tell from the way the camera's showing, there's lots of bends, so speeding is not an option, and I wouldn't do it anyway. It's just silly. You don't get there any quicker. You might get there in a wooden box, but no point in speeding. I know they say more haste, less speed. Yeah. Works for driving. care what anybody said. So we're not very far now, so I'm going to wait until we get to Ali's mum's. Ali should be there. She'd left something at mine that she needed for this afternoon, so I'm going to have to let's say drop it off for oh dear Lord. The guy who I'm on with today was his birthday yesterday, so I've got him a card and a little present. Got him a little book. He doesn't actually read. I don't think he can, to be honest, but he's 60 odd and going on 83. But he's known as the Laughing Gnome. It's a slight misnomer because he's a grumpy old git. He's I gave him the moniker of the Laughing Gnome from playing him when I was training him up in the studio. I played him a song called The Laughing Gnome, obviously by David Bowie, if you know it. And he said, right, I'm using that one for my shows, so that's what he did. So it's now called The Laughing Gnome Show, and as I said, there's about 4 of us in a cramped studio, so we have a fun afternoon on a Saturday. It is a fun afternoon. But this is nearing the end of the video because I'm now near Ali's mum's, so I'm going to take my leave of you now. I hope you've enjoyed this little video. If you'd like to see me do this if you'd like to see me do this more often, let me know in the comments below. And hopefully on Monday or Tuesday I'll be able to get a Chatterbird, a Big Black Dog done. Oh, before I go though, we did do a steampunk RPG. It didn't run as well as was hoped. I filmed the first 3 episodes of it, and Scragger, who was running it, kept kicking the camera, so that didn't make for good videography. And there was 7 of us, and 4 of us were sort of like mates from in late teens, early 20s, I would say, and they were all talking at the same time, so you couldn't really tell what was said. So unfortunately I've decided not to. Oh, and not only that, but I missed 2 weeks through because of my hearing problem. So unfortunately I decided that I'm not going to run with that one as a video series. But what we're going to be doing now is we're going to be carrying on Tuesday evening with the D&D story that we've been running already. So that's going to continue from Tuesday onwards. So there we go. So all your beloved characters, Geld and Norm and all them, are going to be back on Tuesday, and hopefully the videos will be uploaded very soon after that. So until next time, as I'm at Ali's mum's, take care, God bless, and bye for now.